Good morning, I am heading for a run to the brand new Adele album. It's called 30. I think it was named after everybody's favourite speed limit. Let's get going. Alright, here we go then. This is going to be a long run. The album is nearly an hour long. I got this, I can do this. And the watch is on, the music's on, and we're off. Come on then, let's go, 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 go. We are met by a lovely and warm keyboard, a blue sky voice which refuses to cloud over despite the fact we are tiptoeing through a cemetery. What's this tree doing? What are you doing? That line of strangers by nature, there's so many voices plaiting themselves together there. I feel like I'm wearing a dreadlock out of vocal cords. This song refuses to settle into a minor key. There's a mixture of isolation and togetherness. It should be as cold as a JCB bucket in February versus warm and comforting as a hot tub full of oven gloves. The cling film has been taken off the keyboard and now we've got a piano as cold as triangle cut sandwiches. There's the loneliness, there's the isolation. Adele is looking for something, but that bass line has pushed her pedal out into the middle of the water. I'm coming to get you! In a way, it feels like the time is very fluid on this album. That opening song seems to come from a good place after all the heartbreak, and now we've been taken to the very beginning. We can hear her heart breaking. Oh my word, I'm still running fast. She can proper sing, can't she? If you think of singing as like a roller disco, most of us are just going around in neat little circles, tripping up over our laces. Adele, she's gone through the leisure centre doors. She's in orbit. But that's what her singing is like compared to ours. Well, definitely mine. That line, I see your eyes widen like an ocean. That's what happens to me sometimes when I realise I'm driving too fast with a very full flat white between my legs. I tell you what, it feels really healing and cleansing to run to something so slow and emotional on a really crisp morning like this. I feel like I'm dissolving. Oh, that dialogue between Adele and her kids. Oh my word. And the way she's saying Mama's got a lot to learn. I'm seeing her as half human, half totem pole, rising up, being strong. Oh, the sunlight feels good on me this morning. It's so unusual and it really does shake you hearing someone like Adele being so open and frank about how she's feeling, the fact she's got a hangover and she just wants to curl up on a sofa. I knew it was going to be emotional, but I was not expecting it to be this emotional. That bit about enjoying being on your own but not enjoying being lonely. Oh, I gotta stay on my feet, stay on my feet. Fair play to her for opening up like that so early on in this album as well. That intro to cry your heart out is bonkers, but it feels like a big hug from your mates. This has come at the right time. It's like doing your hair and makeup in front of a mirror. The floorboards are bouncing. I can smell hair straighteners. We're going for a night out, come on! The reggae vibes, the piano, the hand claps. It's like getting a smile from a friendly postman. Come on, Adele. I'm feeling great again. Let's go. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be afraid. It's okay to go at your own pace. Right now, this morning, this is my own pace and it feels fantastic. Hang on, I've run out of data. I need to top up my phone. Shit. Oh my god, seems to be pumping me up like a bouncy castle. I'm full of confidence. Adele is having a good time and that chorus makes me feel like I'm a dolphin swimming laps around River Island. Look what that chorus is doing to my legs. Have you ever seen a happier pair of legs? I'd rather be a fool than leave myself behind. I think it's about maintaining your personality through all the hard times, through all the heartache. You've got to stay yourself. Jumping out of my life and into your arms. There's some really surprising and fun poetry on these songs. Is that what the problem is? Sometimes you meet someone and you jump out of yourself and you become more like them than you become like yourself. Does that make sense? I don't know, you leave yourself and you become the other person. On the edge of heaven and hell. That's me using the Primark car park to pop into Holland and Barrett. Oh, we've got the first bit of acoustic guitar, I think. For me, acoustic guitars always symbolise a moment where you're brave enough to go alone. Hell yes! Oh, flipping it! Oh, my phone! Dropped my phone! That chorus is so unexpected. She's a force of nature, but she also wants a bit of action. Who's gonna jump into bed with a hurricane? Go on, Adele, go on! This is brilliant. I think it's like a trumpet or saxophone in my left ear. It's got a really good beat. It's pushing me up this slippery hill. This bit of trail seems to suit the song so well. You have an uphill struggle, which is tough. I'm slipping everywhere here. What's that? And now, you got whistles. We're running downhill. It's fun. That's what it's all about right now. Just having fun. Another reference there to being put back together. Yes, you lose yourself sometimes in a relationship. You lose yourself inside someone else. Now, it's time to rebuild your identity. I drink wine, reminds me of the time my TV broke and I spent the whole evening just looking at the rug in my living room, and the rug seemed to speak to me. The rug seemed to suss me out. I went to bed early with a broken heart. The very next day I took that rug to the car boot sale, but that rug, I'm telling you now, that rug taught me to be myself. A lot of you are used to see me running to loud rock and roll, and you may be thinking, can you run fast to Adele? Yes, I can. Look at this. I feel like I'm absolutely flying. It's not all about riffs to stay motivated and powerful. Sometimes the best way to motivate yourself is to understand love, understand heartbreak. That is real good motivation to be the best version of yourself you can. Right on cue, she says, the road less travelled is sometimes the road best left behind. And another fallen down tree. There's some really big messages in here. That line, the higher we climb, sometimes we feel like we're none the wiser. And I feel like she's saying, like, maybe you don't get wise as you get older, but you just learn about what you can give others. Maybe that is the wisdom, knowing what you can give others to make them feel good, to make them excel in themselves. I feel like I'm getting sillier as I get older, but somehow doing things like this is motivating more and more people to get out running. So maybe I'm getting sillier, but the thing I'm giving to people is motivation, inspiration. Who knows? Oh, a woman like me. That's a powerful song. I feel like we've had a lot of fun on a night out, but now we're being honest and real again. And she's saying consistency is key. It is in a relationship. It's also key when making pancakes, which is why I measure my flour and milk with the same mug every time. Yes, we're talking about how in a relationship you project onto others your insecurities, and the way she's treating this man, telling him that you were lazy. It's amazing. It's so cool to hear something like this. I love it. I absolutely love this slower song, and I've had a great time running fast and more upbeat numbers, but I'm settling into a nice rhythm now and I'm listening to every word she's saying. Towards the end of this album, it's like looking at a painting with Adele alone in a room there. I feel like I'm in a gallery looking at this magnificent work of art, and I'm feeling really sorry for her. I want to take it off the wall, take it to the cafe next to the gift shop and buy her a lemon and poppy seed muffin and a mocha. The way that beat comes in on Hold On is so surprising. And oh my word, was that a key change? Or did the whole universe just pat me on the back? These legs are going fast again. The gospel vibes to this album just adds to everything I'm feeling right now running to it. It's a real healing record. I feel cleansed. I feel like my whole soul has been exfoliated. It's beautiful. Go at your own pace. Be patient, hold on, and love will return. Oh, what a run. I really enjoyed that. That was something a little bit different for me. Real good bit there about her heart speaking in secrets and codes, I think. And the album is delivered in such like a direct and honest way. Lyrically, it feels like she's cracked that code. And that album for me, it's all about like spending time on your own. Like she says, she likes being on her own, but she doesn't like feeling lonely. So spend that time on your own, work out who you are, stop projecting. And I feel like she just really like fronted up with herself. And that was such a good listen, such a great journey. And I'm fascinated with the first song. The first song seems to come at the end of the journey. Like she's aware there's a cemetery in her heart, but she still goes there and pays respects to people who've been there before. So you know she's all right. The fact that she's cracked the bizarre language of the mind and heart, you know she's got it. It's just incredible. 30. I think my life was pretty much that complex when I was 30. So great listen, loved it. Thank you for the recommendation. I loved that. And yeah, I'm a running punk. You should be a running punk too. Have a great day. Love you. Bye.